Hello and welcome to part 8 of Autodesk Alias Design from the beginning. Okay, let's open up the next exercise here. And that is going to be exercise 5, picking. So we'll delete our objects. Now, I'm going to hit page down twice. Now, our goal of this exercise is to pick the different shapes on the screen, or primitive shapes, best way to put them, and make sure they get assigned to the right layer. So we're going to use pick object. So if you haven't already, you're going to middle mouse button drag down to the shelf, pick nothing and pick object. Alright, so let's turn our page off here, and here are all of our primitives that we need to select. So what I'm going to do is, with pick object selected, I'm just going to start selecting. Notice I'm window selecting my items in. I can deselect. What happens if I window select across these 3 items? Notice what it did. It switched what was originally selected with the objects that weren't selected. If I do it again, notice I get my cube back. We'll continue here. Pick our cubes. Now, cubes might not be the right thing to start with when it comes to a matter of speed, but I'll just start with those. Then you're going to left mouse button, assign. Now, what do you need to do before you do anything else? Do a pick nothing. What you'll notice is that all of our objects have changed the particular color. Now, what I can do is come to my layer and set the state, and we can just say, well, let's make those reference, which means, notice I can't select them. Okay? Now, what that does is that reduces or kind of filters what I'm picking on the screen. The other way I could have done it would be, let's go here, pickable. I could just turn them off. Okay? So let's pick our spheres here. I'm just left mouse buttoning, selecting my spheres. Let's assign these and turn that layer off. Now, let's just turn this layer off for right now. It's our cones. Let's come in here and pick our cones. And can I assign layers to an invisible layer? I sure can. And then we can finish with our donuts and assign those. Now, I have pick nothing. You always have to pick nothing, pick object before you go to the next section. The way I've always taught Alias is like a small child. You have to tell it exactly what you want it to do. When you don't want an object picked, you have to say pick nothing. Or if you want a particular object type, maybe a surface, you have to say pick surface. So let's pick our cube there and assign that, and let's make these visible and look at our finished result. So hopefully you'll have fun with this this picking exercise. It uses picking and layers together, and the next section will continue to build on what we've done in these last couple exercises.